Hello guys and welcome. I'm Johnny Tooth of 17 and this is episode 1, 2, 3, 4, take the derivative, multiply by the reciprocal, carry the 1, 11. This is episode 11 of my Football Manager 2018 Unemployed Challenge, also known as the Journeyman. Oh, a little bit of math humor, everybody's favorite. I know. Since the last episode, I have played 8 matches. The team has done all right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. So we're playing okay. I mean, we've won 3, we've drawn 4, we've only lost the 1. We've definitely dropped some points. I mean, there are some very winnable games. I think that Spartak game, I want to say we went up like 2-0 and then we conceded 2 goals. So we definitely left some points out there on the field, but our form has not been horrible. So today's matchup, we're going up against Volgar Astrakhan. They currently sit 3rd in the table, and then we'll follow that up with a match against Tomtomsk, who sit 20th. That should be an easy match, even though we are playing away and it's going to be snowing. I think that's a very winnable match. This next match, though, is going to be pretty tough. Volgar is a very good team. If we take a look real quick at the league table, you can see we're sitting in 5th. We are just 2 points out of the playoff picture. Still playing very well. Again, those points that we dropped might come back and hurt us just because the race is so tight right now. We've closed the gap a little bit with Arsenal Tula. I think we were down 7. So we're 6 points behind now. We've closed the gap by 1, which isn't a whole bunch. That gap has remained pretty consistent throughout the entirety of the season. But the race for the playoff picture has gotten a lot tighter. So let's go ahead and just get straight into that game against Volgar. So this is the lineup we're going with today. We have Lefem Nikita Maligan up top, Artie Alvarez Suarez and Irat in the midfield. Zamaliev and Kuku Kachu are defensive midfielders. Konovalov, Goldan, Marchenko, and Volkov are our back line, and Solosin is in goal. Throw in for Volgar. Can we put some pressure on them? Can we win this ball back and hit them on the counter? Statistically, we're keeping pace with them. They are dominating the ball, but we have gotten our chances. We just have not made the most of them. A lot of them falling off target. Can we win the ball back here? That's going to be a mistake. Irat does claim it. Oh, horrible pass. Why didn't he pass it in space to Maligan? Not quite sure what his thinking was there. And we nearly get punished for it. Sloppy play by Irat there to give up the ball. They nearly hit us on the counter. That was a great ball in by them. We got extremely lucky there. So 0-0 at halftime. They're starting to put the pressure on us a little bit more. They are definitely dominating the ball. I think I might tweak the tactic a little bit. We are playing on standard at the moment. Maybe we will go on the counter just because we haven't been able to get any sort of possession going. And we definitely have not been able to sort of like build up any sustained attacking. So I'm going to tweak the formation or tactics a little bit, and then we'll get into the second half. So I did make one substitution as we head into the second half here. We brought on Terakov for Maligan. Maligan wasn't quite getting into the game as much as we would like. And Terakov is coming off of an injury. That's why he wasn't starting. So we'll get him 45 minutes here. Hopefully he doesn't re-aggravate anything. I was mistaken a little bit. We were playing on the counter, not standard, which I thought we were. So that explains the whole possession thing. So we do get a highlight here. First highlight of the second half. Not a great ball by Solis in there. Looking for Irat. Can't quite find him. We do concede possession here. We have numbers back. There's a ball forward in space. They are going to get on the end of this. Numbers in the box for them. I think that was Marchenko that might have cleared that. Cross in. Solosin comes up with a big save there. And we are able to force the ball out and I believe win a goal kick there. A little bit of a nervy moment. Alright guys, so we're going to make a couple of changes here. I'm going to bring in Kiri for Volkov just because Volkov was not having a great game. Unfortunately, that does mean that we have to take off one of our foreign players because in Russia there's a 3 foreign player limit in your playing 11, if that makes sense. So we have to bring off Irat. We're going to bring in Dulayev for him. Alright, we're getting near the end of the game. This is probably going to be the last highlight or near the last highlight. Not a very exciting game to start this episode off with, but this is going to be a well-earned point by us if we can hold on for this draw. Terekov, men pushing forward. He was trying to find, I believe that was Zamaliev. That was a good run, not a great ball to try to find him. The way this is going, this is probably going to end up being the last highlight here. Time is ticking down. We aren't able to win the ball there. And there it is, the full-time whistle. So, wasn't an exciting game. There was not very many highlights. It ended 0-0. But a very hard-earned point for us. I'm actually kind of excited. Playing away, playing against the team that's in third. I think getting a point from this match is a pretty dang good result. Today we are playing away at Tomsk. This is the lineup we're going with. We have Terekov up top, Artie, Alvarez, Suarez, and Dulayev in the midfield. Zamaliev and Lily Lukin, I guess. Definitely need to give this guy a nickname. Konovalov, Ince, Marchenko, and Kiri are our backline, and Solosin, of course, is in goal. So as we head into this game, we have dropped down a little bit in the table. We went from 5th to 6th with that draw last match, but nothing too much to worry about. First highlight of the game here in the 25th minute. Comes in on a throw of Zamaliev to Lely. I'm just going to call him Lely. Lely ahead to Terekov. Terekov in space, one-on-one with the keeper, and he can't beat him. I mean, kind of one-on-one. He had defenders flanking him, but they weren't really in play. Would have liked to have seen Terekov do a little bit better there, beating the keeper. Ball in. Ince wins the header. Tries to flick it on, but can't really find anybody. Artie does collect to Zamaliev, and the shot gets blocked. So we reset the corner from the other side. Alvarez Suarez looking in, can't find it. Lelu collects. Lely, I called him Lelu. Alvarez Suarez, Zamaliev. Looking, finds Lely. Can we do anything with this? Patient build up. We still have everybody forward, so we have to be careful not to be hit on the counter here. Lely goes for the shot, can't quite do anything with it. Not a bad effort, but he was never going to beat any keeper with that shot. We head into halftime 0-0, but we have been thoroughly the dominant side. We have the 9 shots to their 1. Possession's been fairly equal, but we have made the most of our possession. I think it's only a matter of time before we do crack that defense and net a goal. So let's go ahead and head into the second half. So with time right now, we are going to make a few changes. I tried pushing up our wingers to get a little more threat in attack. It hasn't really paid any dividends. So we're going to go ahead and make some substitutions here. I'm going to bring in Maligan for Terekov. We're going to bring in Chikanchi for Dulayev. And we'll put him on his preferred inside forward position. And then I think the only other thing we're going to do is we'll bring up Alvarez Suarez. We'll make him an advanced playmaker. And then we'll go ahead and we will put some people on the attack here. So before those changes go through, it does look like there is going to be a highlight here. Putting the pressure on. Was he offsides? He was offsides. Never mind, we don't have to worry about the highlight. That was a bit of a nervy moment, but he was clearly offside. That was easy for us to tell, so. Alright, time is winding down. We do have another corner. Alvarez Suarez can't find anybody with it, but it does look like we are going to be able to recollect possession. Zamaliev with the ball in. That was just a horrible decision. I don't know if he was expecting there to be a runner there, but that certainly looked like a shot. There's nobody there. The highlight does continue. Kiri wins back possession for us. Chikanchi now with the ball forward. He's going to find Maligan in space with the cross to Artie. And Artie with the goal. Oh, fantastic stuff by the team. Maligan just put in a ton of individual effort in that play. This is not the best ball by Chikanchi. I mean, it's the right play in space. And maybe that is the only place he could put that ball without a defender being able to get a play in on it. But Maligan chases it down, basically has his back to Artie, and it just instinctually knows where Artie is going to be in that situation. Fantastic stuff by the team. That does look like it might be the late winner for us. But there's still plenty of time here. Ball in. We are going to be able to collect it. Very good defending by the team. Zamaliev. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh. And as I talk about us getting a winner, we concede. From Ecstasy to Heartbreak. Full range of emotions here. Zamaliev, he's trying to clear the ball there. He gets tackled in the process. I mean, what can we do there? Just a bit of just poor luck there. We were the better team all game. We finally cracked through their defense and got the goal that we deserved. And then just a slight mistake, a bit of unfortune, and we drop 2 points. And it's things like that in our current run. That's the way it's been going. And it's those things that might eventually keep us out of the playoffs. Just over the run of the past 10 games, we've just had too many instances like this where we've just dropped points out on the field. That is just heartbreaking. Alright, so despite the fact that we did drop points in that game that would have pushed us into the playoff picture, it's not all gloom and doom. You see, we are sitting in 6th. We're tied with Angie, 4 points. We're just 1 point out of the playoff picture. So things are still looking pretty good for us as we approach. Actually, I believe this was the halfway point of the season. So halfway through the season, we're in a good position. We have about a month left before we hit that huge midseason break. We earned the tough point against Volgar. We do drop points against Tom Tom, which is disappointing, but still the team is in a good position still. We're definitely going to be fighting for that 4th place spot. Volgar at this point might be a bit hard to catch now that they're 7 points ahead of us. We just need a bit of fortune, a bit of luck to go our way, and some of these draws will end up being victories and we'll be in a much better position. Looking forward, I believe our next match is against Arsenal Tula. I'm not going to bring you guys that game because we've already played them twice this season. I will probably play out the rest of the first half of the season offline. Then we'll go through the transfer window. And then next episode, episode 12, I'll go over any transfers we've made. And then we'll be back with the game against Yenisei. So we'll do Yenisei and Tampov probably. So next episode, we'll be back after the break. We'll play the game against Yenisei. And hopefully we'll have some good news. We'll be in the playoff picture, or at least still in the fight. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Sorry I couldn't bring you guys any wins. Be sure to like and favorite the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at Johnny2017. Follow along with the companion blog to this series. It's at tmbusquets.com. It's called Will Work for Food. The link to that will be in the description. Currently did a little bit of tactical analysis stuff. My most recent post on there went over some analysis stuff. We talked about marginal points. We did some super simple expected goal projection type stuff. So be sure to check it out. You can find that link in the description, as I said, along with the links to all my other social media. And until next time, guys, peace.